Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. I'm running a bit low, that's okay. Right now I'm here to do a very special video for me. It's my 350th video. Absolutely outstanding, absolutely amazing. 350, that's a big old number. Thank you everyone for subscribing, commenting, watching, liking, laughing, joking, yelling, the whole deal. Thank you. And you know, if it wasn't for you guys, you know, getting in interactive, letting me know these videos, talking, commenting, subscribing, the whole deal, probably wouldn't have got this far. So thank you very much. Got a special one. This has been sent to me by Kevin Clements from Clements Homebrew. Thank you, Kevin. This is oak-aged Rasputin from North Coast Brewing Company. Okay, this is a barrel-aged old Rasputin, Russian Imperial Stout. This is their 15th year stout aged in bourbon barrels. It's a product of the US of A. 11.9% alcohol by volume, big old boy. And they're from Fort Bragg, California. Awesome. I think Fort Bragg is right on the coast, the northern part of California, right on the coast. I think. I could be wrong. Awesome stuff. Well, let's get into this. Never say die. Of course, Rasputin alleged to have been killed, what, 7, 8, 9, 10 times and didn't die? Pretty good. Anyway, speaking of things dying, pretty interesting. I hit a deer on the way home with my truck. That's awesome. Truck's fine. A little damage, not a big deal. But I'll tell you what, I have a lot more meat suddenly for some reason in my freezer right now. Pretty cool. I don't know where that meat came from though. Anyway, I hit a deer on the way home. I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but there you go. Yeah. It's not saying it's deer meat. I'm just saying I got gifted. Shouldn't be that carbonated stout, but I suggest not to let that off like that. Ooh, wow. Ooh, bourbony. Alright, let's get into this. Cheers. I am already getting used to the concept of a lot of aged stouts, especially, have a rather thin mouthfeel. I don't know if that's something that happens in the aging process that kind of sucks some of that mouthfeel away. Or you're adding a certain amount of bourbon, liquid bourbon at times, and that dilutes the mouthfeel. I don't know, but I noticed a lot of oak-aged stouts have a little bit of a thin mouthfeel. I don't know if that's the base beer being thin and it just transcends into the actual ale, or if something actually changes in the process. Oh, hell. Oh my god. Oh, there's such a nice bourbon note. It's mixing with really dark, deep, luscious chocolate. It's mixing completely. It's basically a chocolate bourbon infusion in my nose. Oh, it's a nice bourbon. What is that bourbon? It's definitely not Jack. I'd have to say it's not Jack. Correct me if I'm wrong, but... Oh, what is that, Buffalo Trace? Now, they probably won't even say it. For some reason, a lot of barrel companies, when they give buy barrels or donate barrels or whatever they do with barrels, tell the brewery, or the brewery doesn't want to tell us, what whiskey or what bourbon or what this they use. So you don't really know. I don't know if that's them covering their asses, basically. I mean, there was a discussion on one of the live chats with all the actual good brew tubers, and they were saying, you know, do you think they're just covering their asses because if it's a sucky beer, then the whiskey doesn't look bad, or the distillery doesn't look bad, or is it some kind of legal thing or whatever? But anyway, that's what I'm talking. It is nice. I mean, this is actually kind of got notes of charcoal almost a peaty note. I mean, it's really smoky. Definitely have some rye characteristics coming up. A lovely floral quality. I'm getting pecans. Pecans, like burnt pecans. Almost a little of a walnut. Oh, it's not potpourri, I guess. You're supposed to taste it. Thanks, everybody. Cheers. That is luscious and smooth. And then that burn note at the end. This is warming burn from the booze. But it's not boozy in your mouth. That stuff. Oh, that's the thing about this ale. It is not boozy in the mouth. It's boozy here, and it just fills you up. Nothing wrong with that. If it's all boozy in your mouth and it's just overtaking things and you can't focus on any tones, that's something. This is a whole different kind of booze. Something that the original Old Rasputin, I think, was a little bit too boozy. This has definitely calmed it down and transcended, again, the booze characteristic, but then transmogrified, transformed the booziness into a different type of booziness. It calmed down the actual booziness of the Imperial Stout and then just left you with this lovely bourbon burn. Wow. It's got some nice subtle tones of dark coffee, little flickers and hints of a chocolate, but very faint. You get a luscious bourbon note, obviously. The bourbon's lovely. You get faint, like not really faint actually, you're getting dancing floral rye qualities. Very sweet, kind of playful rye qualities. This isn't a chocolate coffee bomb like you'd expect a lot of them to be. This is more dank and dark, but has this lovely life to it with this rye. This does have a lovely rye quality that really plays around in your mouth, dances on your tongue a little bit. It's really invigorating, a little spicy, a little sweet. I like that. I am getting a real waft of like sweet baker's chocolate. That no sugar added milk baker's chocolate. A little bit of a burnt toast, or actually a burnt version of that. Almost like a good plate of brownies. You're getting a little of that in the waft of the nose, and you're definitely getting that in the lingering aftertaste. Definitely a nicely refined ale. This, I think, to me, has completely transformed the Old Rasputin. I think so, personally. I know some people like Old Rasputin better. I think I even have. Pretty sure. Looky. I even have 2 bottles of Old Rasputin saved over there for Dave. So he and I can share one, and that'll be an aged version because I've had that for over a year now. But this is really good. I like this a lot. Now people are going to hate this. To me, this is what Stone's Farkin Wheaton Woot Stout, or whatever the hell it's called, should have tasted like. And this is 100% barrel aged, and it's not that boozy. I mean, this isn't that old either. I mean, this isn't aged to a certain like horrible degree where the bottle itself is ain't. That's a sad thing. Get in there. But this is really, really good, and the boozing qualities is all in the lingering, is all in the enhancing the ale. It's all in that kind of playful notes. It's not overbearingly boozy. The Stones was overbearingly boozy. I actually dumped it out after reviewing it because I had to get to bed. I had to get up again. I had no time to sit here and milk that thing out for hours just to get it down because it was so boozy. You know, and this does it very well. This really does. It's not a 10 because it just lacks a little bit for me. I wish a little things were played up a little bit more, but it's definitely a 9.5. It's really good. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you think it should be more chocolate, you could even say it a 9. But to me, the way it's transformed the original ale and added a lot of character and notes to it, 9.5. Thanks a lot, Kevin, for sending me this great ale. It was one of the surprise beers I had. It's really great. I'm really happy I had it. And thank to everybody that's been watching, subscribing, commenting, liking, giving me shit, and all, you know, in general. Thanks to the friends I've made, thanks to the friends I will meet, and thanks to everybody I will meet in person soon. And this has been my 350th. That's just big. I never really ever thought I would have got to that number. 350th beer review. Video thing, not review. It's been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.